with a pet all of a sudden.
Follow me on Instagram, david.pakman. A lot of exciting stuff and behind the scenes pictures from the studio, etc., etc. Okay, there are rumors now that Donald Trump might have bombshell information about Fox News. There was an article published over the weekend in New York Magazine where author and journalist Gabriel Sherman reveals how Donald Trump came to possess what is being called ultra insider information about not only Fox News, but it's a president slash creator slash developer, Roger Ailes, which if it were made public could supposedly be hugely damaging to Fox News. And according to great Gabriel Sherman, it is the possession of this information that has discouraged Fox News from going all out against Trump, although they've been casually sort of anti-Trump for months. Let's take a look at the quote from Gabriel Sherman's article explaining this, where he says, "It was also thanks to some information he had gathered that Trump was able to do something that no other Republican has done before, take on Fox News. An odd bit of coincidence had given him a card to play against Fox founder Roger Ailes. In 2014, I published a biography of Ailes, which upset the famously paranoid executive. Several months before it landed in stores, Ailes fired his longtime PR advisor, Brian Lewis, accusing him of being a source. During Lewis's severance negotiations, Lewis hired Judd Burstein, a powerhouse litigator, and claimed he had bombs that would destroy Ailes and Fox News. That's when Trump got involved." Gabriel Sherman continued to write, "When Roger was having problems, he didn't call 97 people, he called me," Trump said. Burstein, as it turned out, had worked for Trump briefly in the 90s, and Ailes asked Trump to mediate. Trump ran the negotiations out of his office at Trump Tower. Roger had lawyers, very expensive lawyers, and they couldn't do anything. I solved the problem. Fox paid Lewis millions to go away quietly, and Trump, I'm told, learned everything Lewis had planned to leak. If Ailes ever truly went to war against Trump, Trump would have the arsenal to launch a retaliatory strike. A spokeswoman for the Trump campaign was asked to comment and declined about the report. The obviously interesting question here is, what does he know? But the more relevant question is, will it matter at this point whether or not Fox News goes into, quote, all-out war against Trump? I don't think either way he gets to 1,237 delegates before the convention.
No. So this is information you'd want to hold on to until after. And if Fox, for some reason, decided that if Trump is the nominee,
right,
that they still don't support Trump,
right,
that's when he could really use this as some serious leverage.
I tend to agree. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a... I mean, at this point, what could Fox do? I guess they could go hard anti-Trump, which, yes, it could hurt Trump in what's left of the Republican nominating process. But I maintain, as I have for a while, that Donald Trump is not going to get to 1,237 delegates, no matter what Fox News says, unless they somehow come up with some way to actually help Trump as opposed to hurt him. It is interesting. It is fascinating. Nobody really commenting about this so far. I think, if anything, this would matter only if Trump secures the nomination and goes on to the national election against either Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton. GameFly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees. And our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.